But you know what? They went from being the #1 team in the country to not being a team in the span of 2 years. In late April, Grand Canyon University announced it's cutting the men's volleyball program to focus on its 20 other teams. A statement that just sent shockwaves through the volleyball and, you know what, through the entire school. The impact hurt the volleyball community more than expected, and the outrage continues this morning. We've got 12 News journalist Troy Lynch live in studio with us.
Yeah, you've been covering this extensively. Now there's concern. I mean, people were shocked by this, but now they're concerned. Well, what's next? Is this going to happen to other universities?
Yeah, they're worried that this is going to be a small part of a much larger problem that's about to be exposed. So we've been covering this for weeks now, and there's concern that this could happen to other universities too. It's a long way from being over. According to the National Federation of State High School Associations, boys volleyball actually grew by 8,000 members in 2024, making it the fastest growing team sport by a percentage in the country. Now with the GCU men's program being cut, there's no more D1 men's volleyball in Arizona, and the community is still fighting to make sure the highest level of college volleyball stays here in the Valley.
Thank you to a program that has meant so much to everybody here.
Weeks after Grand Canyon University abruptly cut their men's volleyball program, support has flooded the players and coaches. Purple shirts being worn by local Arizona boys high school volleyball programs before matches, even a standing ovation for the former Lopes.
Please come out so that we can show you respect and dignity.
Across the country, other D1 men's volleyball programs showing their disagreement with how one of the 28 programs is now gone.
Just trying to put the word out there, not let the flame die, that we're still supporting them.
We won't know the true impact for years to come. What that was a pillar, a beacon for this community. There's other college programs in Arizona, but nothing at that level.
Dreams of staying in-state to play D1 men's volleyball in Arizona, now gone.
The conversation went, you are the best fit for us, and take that what you will.
Jack Slide is a junior setter at Sandra Day O'Connor High School. His main goal was to follow in his first-team All-American older brother Nick's footsteps and set for the Lopes. Jack and GCU coaches had multiple conversations about him eventually donning the purple and white, but that opportunity ended April 29th. Would you have played for them if they offered you?
I would have.
Gotcha. And now that's off the table?
Off the table.
With no head coach this year, Brian Delamico and another assistant co-coached this year's team. Bryant was named 2025 AVCA National Men's Assistant Coach of the Year. Now currently without a job, he's not thinking of himself.
11 kids next basically 4 years of their life were affected by this beyond everyone else that was on the team that had any eligibility left.
According to GCU's 2024 Equity and Athletic Disclosure Act report, the men's volleyball program cost less than $750,000 to fund and was the 6th cheapest sport out of GCU's 20. Even though this past season wasn't the most successful, GCU had the second highest average fan home attendance out of all of their sports, averaging over 1,100 a match, 600 more than women's basketball, which was third highest.
We could debate, should it have been men's volleyball at GCU that got cut? And that's what I said. I go, but GCU is making a business decision here. They're deciding that they want to take their resources and funnel them somewhere else.
Despite popularity, now there's concern that smaller sports programs at other universities potentially will have the same fate.
Yeah, I don't think this is a GCU specific issue for sure. The House resolution bill that's coming out is putting a head count on all the different sports, and now it's putting into the hands of the administrations and the schools to decide how many scholarships they wish to give to a program and how much revenue share or money they want to pay those athletes within those programs.
Now, I reached out to GCU again, but they tell me that they're not giving any more additional statements or interviews at this time. Now, I spoke with 7 people who are really upset about GCU's decision, and they tell me that they're actually talking to ASU about potentially adding a volleyball program there with the help of donors. However, ASU told me there's likely no chance that could happen because ASU is focused on resourcing its 26 programs. Now, if the Sun Devils were to add a men's volleyball program under Title IX, the school would also be required to start another women's sports program. So lots of money would have to be funneled into 2 additional sports programs just to make men's volleyball happen at ASU. So likely not going to happen anytime soon.
But you did mention that some of the players have already found other places to go,
yep.
Right?
They have transferred, whether it's to Utah, Pennsylvania. Yeah. They're going all over the country. Unfortunately, just couldn't keep it here.
Leave in Arizona.
It's impressive that that group that just formed. What you said, 25,000 people have signed
Yep,
the petition.
that petition.
Yeah, man.
All right, Troy, thank you so much.